Hey everybody, it's Triple J, and welcome back to another episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. And we're looking right now at our quite the hustle and bustle already on our City Skylines Railway, connecting up our downtown to our suburb cities, and a lot of people are using this. A lot. Look at the flood of walking traffic. Everybody coming from their homes to hop on the train. There's so much foot traffic. I love it. I love it. And really, we have mostly just residential over here right now. Not a whole lot of anything else, but this is already feeling very much alive. And super cool. Everyone getting on the train. Hopping on the train to head down. Because as I said in the last episode, this is the only mode of transportation to connect up these areas, which is great because we needed to revitalize the train a little bit. And again, it's going to shift, but let's do... Okay, so today I was taking a look at this, and I was considering that we should make another connection piece through here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have it come off of here, but I'm not going to actually have this be where it is. I want to go there, but then I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, and that node is probably too close. Yeah. That's fine. There's just a little piece. Yeah, so what we're going to do is just reconnect that, because there was an awkward node in there, and that's going to kill some of those buildings, but not the end of the world. How does that look under there? It looks a little meh. Looks a little meh, but thankfully it's underneath the highway, so it's okay. I believe this was all commercial anyway. Let's put all that back. It's probably going to get destroyed. Cool. Excellent. So this will be another point of connection, because I don't think I want a four-way intersection here coming off the highway. It would make sense, right? You would probably see that. However, just for traffic ease, I think we're going to be better off not pushing that through. However, I think it could be good for us to do something like this. So we're not going to have a connection there. Well, actually, wait. We're going to back that up. And then I'm going to take the smaller roads. Do I want the smaller roads or the bigger roads? I'm going to run this down all the way. And we're just sort of going to create... Oh, I really don't want to have another connection point here because I want everybody to be using this road. But what I was thinking is if we have a road come over here, what I can do is put a building back here that would look great from the other side of the road, but not actually be on that side of the road, if you know what I'm saying. I'll show you kind of what I'm thinking. Like, what if we took the oppression office? Like, it needs to get pushed down further, which is actually okay. I move you down to about there. That's probably too far. Is that it? That could be it. That is it. You see what I'm saying? So we have this building that sits here at the, you know, you're getting off the highway and you start to see like a municipal building that exists in the downtown area. However, because it's not actually on this road, we're just sort of cheating it a little bit. It looks like it's on the road, but it's not. It's on this one. So we can slide this. And it can be like front and center when you exit, but then we don't have the people stopping and starting, and you know, we're just cheating the game a little bit. But that, I think that has actually worked well for me in playthroughs, is doing little tricks like that, because then it still gives you that full busy chaotic feeling, but you're relieving some of these bigger, you know, arteries from traffic. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have this road actually come all the way down like so. And I'm gonna run this road down along here. Actually, now that I see that, let's slide this back just a bit. Because I think it might serve us to have... Well, I think I might fill this in with concrete, but I kind of want to make... Or we'll just do a line of trees or something. But what we can do is have, like, a walkway off of this, right? Like that. So you can still you can still connect off of it. But then this road is going to come up and link up with this. Bring that through, which I understand that also creates a four-way intersection. However, what I might do is make this a one-way on the backside here. Yeah. So then if you're coming out, you can only go straight. I don't know. We'll have to play around with it. We'll have to play around with it. Let me put this back. That was kind of angle there, but let's actually let's figure this out. So if I put a fence up, just a park fence on which side does the fence go on? Probably this side. Something like that, right? And then we draw a tree line of what trees to use. Let's just use the alder trees. And then we'll have this every 12, maybe? Works for me. There we go. Kind of hides that a little bit, but it creates this little promenade kind of a feel. Fill that in a little bit. You know, I don't want to get too decoraty right now. But then on this side, you know, over here, there's a connection. And then we can do, you know, a little of that. Have another piece that comes right there. Actually, the center would probably be better right here. Do a little of that. We could even have a connection piece on either side of this building. You know, try to promote more walking. People already using it. And then as far as this road goes, I do want to try and fill in as much as I can. It'd be nice to bring this road through, but I think that's going to be too low. But I probably could do something about that. I could actually raise this up immediately. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's do it. Guys, we're in this. We are in this, and it is happening. We're just bulldozing our way forward. That's kind of something we haven't been doing a lot of. So, probably good that we do it. I'm going to keep that straight. We'll go out by 7, maybe? Wait, is that 3? No, I want 6. Oh, that is 6. Okay. But if I can get up 6 at this point, that allows me to go, you know, a little bit higher. I can mess with the heights on this. Like that. And then a perfect curve into that. Great. So, let me bring this up. To about there, maybe? Can we get a road under that? Safely? I mean, get a road under pretty much wherever we want. But I do want it to feel like people can actually drive on it. Oh, yeah, because this is going to have to be higher. Yeah. Great. Great. Excellent. Okay, and that feels a lot better. Which means that these two can go up just a bit. This down just a smidge. Okay, and then this needs to be flipped. Boom. Those cars will probably despawn. Oh, no, they're not actually. Great. And what that allows us to do is connect, because what I always struggle with is figuring out how to put things, especially in a downtown setting, put things inside of the interchanges. Because that becomes, you know, a thing, right? Otherwise, these are just empty blank spaces. And how do we get them to not be? So I'm going to bring this through. And that can link up to there. Okay. Now we can put some commerce potentially over here. We could even do something where we have another road come off here that doesn't connect, but then have some buildings again off of this. Because if I put a fence up, that's going to kill this zoning. Let me not, I don't want to put the fence up just yet. Here, what if I did this? Let's bring this in, right? Because you want a little bit of that chaos. You want the madness of it all. Now, of course, this road is dead-ending, and I don't love dead-ending roads, but I don't mind when it dead-ends like this. Because at least it's connected. It looks connected, and what we can do is put a walking path there. Potentially a bike path, actually. But if I do this, it's going to destroy the zoning here and allow me to put buildings back here, like high density commercial. You know, have a little commercial district back here. I could even put a building. We could even put some type of like a park or something. Have a walkway connect, you know, this path up. I could even bring another road through. We've all been in cities where roads just don't make sense, you know? You're like, why is there a one-way road here? Where is this going to? What's happening? That is kind of how I want this to feel. So let's lean into that a little. Turn that off. Move that. Okay. You know, and I don't know if there's going to be anything exactly in here, but now we have the ability to place roads. That. Then make it feel like truly the highways running, you know, over this. We also have some angled roads working, which is nice. Yeah, see, now that, see, then you have this off-ramp here. But there's no traffic connected to it. It's just, it's buildings. It's compact. It's a little bit of madness, but it feels busy. If I was to zone buildings on this area right here, without this kind of illusion that we're creating, it would be a disaster. And there would be so much traffic, and it would be really bad. So it's cool to be able to do it like this. I could bring this, I could actually pull this back a little, and then maybe put a, I don't know, tree line through there or something. I don't know. We can think about that. But, and then honestly, we could do a fence that runs along here to the highway. So then, you know, if you're walking down here, you can't just like jump onto the, can't just like walk onto the highway. It's a little bit of a deterrent for people. There we go. We'll get some nice big buildings coming in here. Excellent. Maybe even a couple of offices. You know what would be probably good over here is like a skate park or something. You know, maybe the skate park goes right here. Skate park under the highway. This is very similar to what we've been doing on our Twitch build in Whispering Pines. We actually had just worked on a red light district that, and we had, you know, roads running underneath the highway, and I put a skate park under the highway. Those poor skaters. But you know, something like this, right? We'll probably need services over here, maybe? I don't know. I haven't actually. We have the one big fire station, which looks like it actually kind of brings all this together. That looks okay. What about healthcare and death care? We only have one. Yeah, we're gonna want another one, and this is a really nice place to sneak these. But I'm gonna put it on this road instead. Then they can just hop on here. This little bit here, we may need to. This could cause issues. I don't know yet. We won't know until there's more buildings in here. But yeah, if I bring this fence all the way through, like so, again, it's going to give us clean zoning on that side. Boom. And I think that should be offices. Probably going to want more roads coming through this to make it real nice and compact. But at the same time, I think I'm going to want to put down, we're going to want some of the bigger buildings, the bigger Skylines buildings. Actually, in the Modern Japan Creator Pack that you can purchase, there are some great skyscrapers. There are these like high-rise office buildings. There's a couple different versions of like a company headquarters, but they don't actually have. It doesn't. There's obviously some buildings that are very much, you know, there's Japanese on them, and or they're very themed that way. However, these bigger skyscrapers, these could be anywhere in the world. Like, that could be anywhere. Now, it's obviously massive, but if it's sort of the pinnacle, I don't know if that's where that goes, but let's maybe just pop down some. Like, what if you went there? Then, of course, we have the Panoa Street. Is that what this is? Yeah. We have that building. Because I love this building because this is just short enough where it feels like it could belong in a shorter, like a smaller neighborhood. Like that could maybe live. I don't know about there. I don't know about that, but it could live maybe over here or something. Again, we're creating this, once we maybe put another, maybe instead of, maybe just to connect, kind of bridge this a little bit, maybe instead of the fence, we could put like a walking path just to sort of connect the concrete lines a little bit. But again, we're creating this little illusion that these bigger buildings, these office buildings, are actually on this avenue, which is awesome. Yeah, so we have that, and then we have this little one, which could go... could go. That doesn't really make sense. What if this went over here with it? Is this too weird? I mean, maybe not. What if it was turned? Is that too... What? Maybe that's weird. I don't know if it's going to lose. No, let's not try to get cute with it. Because what we can do is actually put it on this corner. Maybe back it off the street just a little bit. But then because there's like these trees and stuff over here, we can put like a path. Yeah. Okay. That one. And then the regular skyscraper. This is like the smaller one. Oh, no. Maybe put that one down. All right, there's this one too. Yeah. Yeah, so this one would be a nice one maybe on this corner because it fits and it's very tall. And then, of course, we'll, fill this in. We'll probably do the IT cluster in here. So those buildings are real nice and tall. In fact, maybe I should just do that now. Well, we have all of this, too. We have all of the other side. We could do, this is the commercial downtown. We could maybe do, like, a big park right in here. And then more residential. Oh, yeah. So this is like the commercial square kind of a thing. And then on this side, where we connect the roads, I envision this is going to have to be a four-way. This will be a four-way, We can't get away from that forever. We're going to have some four-way intersections, And then, so then if we were to do that, bring that through, because then we could do something similar to kind of what we did on this side. I don't know, I might be getting ahead of myself, but also not really, because I really want to put the Central Park in. Where is that? Is it this? Yeah. Put this thing in. It's huge. But, or do I want it like right there? Yeah, I think I want it running alongside this. Not a super fan of that road, though. I put that there. I could really just extend it, right? Because there's kind of all these paths and things coming off of it, so I could just sort of extend it and sort of fill in the rest of it. I don't think I want that road through there. Let me do this real fast. Let's connect this up. Will this straight connect? Oh, I see. Yeah. Let me do this. If I put this in here, if I use the crossing, I should be able to upgrade these roads to be, and then this could be like a right turn only to get off, okay, into the park, but you can't get out. That I can live with. If I get rid of that piece and then bring this down, boom. Now I should be able to connect this. That. Reverse it. And then use traffic manager. Let's just do this. So right turn into here. Here you can kind of go where you please, but then there's no left turn. Into there. So then we shouldn't have any stoppage, basically. And that doesn't require us to put a light here. So it doesn't really mess up the traffic too badly. Now, obviously, right now, everyone's going to be turning left, because that's where everything is. Which we may need to play with. We may need to have, like, 2 turning lanes, potentially. Also, I'm not probably going to want people crossing here. Yeah, see, we're going to have to adapt to a lot of things. I could bring another walking path over to this, maybe shift this down a little bit, have it go around, but yeah, we'll have to, again, these are all things we're gonna have to sort of play with. Now we could do this. Just thinking about how this blends with, because this could just be like a straight road that goes around. And then like turns. And then I think, you know, we can do something like this, right? And then link up, you know, do what we did over here with the road coming through. It's that. And then we take this. Have another artery cutting through there. Somehow we're essentially voiding all those pillars, which is kind of a miracle. I guess I would only slide this one, maybe. Yeah, essentially that just, like, does that and ends up over here. And I don't really want a connection point here, but I think what we could do is just extend. So, let's see. We'll do... We should fence this. Let's fence this side. You know, you're going to want to walk in from the street and not just, like, on the side. Okay. Drag this down a bit. comes off of here. Again, we do something like that, right? And then this. Do that and then pull. That. Right? And then this we'll fill in with more trees and things. This can just be, you know, more park. Perhaps leaving a gap. For people to walk there. You know, I don't know. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, maybe not that. Turn a little prop and tree anarchy. Just kind of fill that in just a bit. But then it feels like the park is extended through, you know? Yeah. Like so. Cool. And then, yeah, we'll do some more commercial buildings on this side just to kind of fill that in and, you know, have it feel like there's some buildings around the park. We are going to do the high density or the IT cluster, excuse me, for these buildings. But, well, everybody, I think we got a lot of stuff done today. We pushed quite a bit. I mean, when you start to zoom out, you're like, okay, maybe we didn't do that much, but we actually established quite a bit of the road systems and the road structures, and I'm really loving this, what's going on over here, and we're gonna have to shift all these buildings around. But again, it's all a process. Things can move, but I hope that you learned a little something today. I hope potentially I gave you some inspiration to build in your own cities. But everybody, I really do appreciate you hanging out, watching the videos. I really, really do appreciate it. So I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time.